Okay.
Good morning. We will now conduct the pre-bid conference for 4 City Roads projects. Bid contract ID numbers 25DN0023 to 25DN0026. Before we start, Engineer Dora, you may begin.
Lord, good morning. Calling in. Gabi po kami ngayong araw na ito para sa gaganapin namin 3-bid conference para sa mga sumusunod na project 25BN23 hanggang 25BN26. Naway gabayan niyo po lahat ang bawat isa sa amin na maipaliwanag at mapaintindi sa isa't isa ang mga proyekto na ito na kagawaran namin. Kailangan po at sa ngalan po ni Jesus.
Attendance. Engineer Isidro, C. Antonio. Engineer Dominador, F. DIVERSION Jr. Engineer Gerardo, C. Christopher. Engineer Melia B. Mejia. Engineer Maria Beatriz Carla C. Lopez. Engineer Ivan B. Tactalio. Engineer Geronimo James M. Mona. Engineer Maria Elena C. Tapian. Engineer Francis Mayamot. Engineer Isidro C. Antonio, back chairman, will preside the private conference.
Good morning. We are conducting the private conference for several projects, particularly the following projects, 2 from the 1st district of Rizal, Antipolo, and 2 from the 2nd district of Antipolo. The details of each will be discussed by number 1 will be discussed by Engineer Nora. Please.
For our first project, name of contract, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, Organizational Outcome 2, Protect Lives and Properties Against Major Floods, Flood Management Program, Construction Maintenance of Flood Mitigation Structures and Drainage System, Construction of Flood Control Structure, HALANG Phase 4, Barangay MAYAMOT, Antipolo City, Rizal, 1st District, with contract ID 25BN0023. Scope of works is construction of flood mitigation structure with an ABC of 72,375,000 and contract duration 240 calendar days. Under major category, flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures. For the length of the project is 258.3 linear meters. Scope of works of sheet pile using 12-meter sheet pile. Yung location po niya is in between Tanay Country and Philippines. Bale, yung remaining na naiwan po na boundary ng Antipolo and Halang Creek po.
Hindi niya sa alam na project 520 po rin sa other side.
So sa may downstream,
Sa downstream kasi yung dalawa natin.
sa ulit taon po na rin.
Okay, how about the project number 2?
For the second project, with contract name FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, Organizational Outcome to Protect Types and Properties Against Major Floods, Flood Management Program, Construction Maintenance of Flood Mitigation Structures and Drainage Systems, Construction of Flood Control Structure Downstream, Halang Creek along Marikina, Victoria Valley, Antipolo Road, and Marikina Diversion Road, Phase 2, Barangay Mayamot, Antipolo City, Rizal, 1st District, with contract ID of 25BN0024. Scope of work is construction of flood mitigation structure with an ABC of 57,900,000. Contract duration of 221 calendar days. Under major category, flood control construction, slope protection using structural measures. For the length is 183.30 linear meters. So both sides, but a total of 366.6 linear meters. Using also 12-meter sheet pans. For the location naman po, ito po yung kadugtong na po nung ongoing po natin ngayon, bale from Texas to Marcos Highway. In between bale Vermont Park and
pagitan ng sumulong sa
Marcos Highway.
Okay. For project number 3, will be discussed by Abes.
For project number 3, 25DN0025, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, Organizational Outcome to Protect Lives and Properties Against Major Floods, Flood Management Program, Construction, Maintenance of Flood Mitigation Structures and Drainage System, Construction of Flood Control Structure Tinapantay River, Phase 7, Barangay San Jose, Antipolo City, Rizal, 2nd District. Scope of work, construction of flood mitigation structure with an ABC of 87,959,750 pesos. Contract duration of 335 calendar days with major category of flood control, construction, slope protection, using structural measures. So, structure po ng ating project number 3 is 5 meters stone masonry with revetment. From station 1 plus 697.60 to 2 plus 574.60. Left side length of 733.8 and the right side length of 743.8 with a total length of 1 kilometer 477.60 meters po. Continuation lang po sir ng mga multi-year natin na project this year and last year po.
Actually, meron tayong ito-related.
Yes, sir. Continuation lang siya sa ako.
How about the project number 4, Binakaiban? What is the details?
So for our last and fourth project, with a contract ID of 25DN0026, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, Organizational Outcome to Protect Lives and Properties Against Major Floods, Flood Management Program, Construction and Maintenance of Flood Mitigation Structures and Drainage System, Construction of Flood Control Structure with District Phase 3, Barangay San Jose, Antipolo City, Rizal, 2nd District, with a ABC of 49 million and a contract duration of 255 calendar days. And within the major category of flood control, construction, soil protection using structural measures, FCS. So for this project, This is only a continuation of phase 2. With the station that stretches from 824 to 1+334 with a linear length of 1,034.25 meters. This is a trapezoidal in shape with 4.5 meters in height. It's stone mass recovered with reinforced concrete.
Mas may balik din siya. Sa talik of 1,034 is both side or total length?
Both sides na po yun.
So total length. Okay. It's reminded that bidders are required to use the prescribed format of bidding forms as posted in the DPWH and PILJET website. Failure to do so will be a ground for their disqualification. The bid data sheet, instruction to bidders, drawings, bill of quantities, general condition, and special condition contracts are also posted in the PILJET and DPWH website for reference to prospective bidders. All contractors should comply based on the checklist issued by this office. The technical proposal must be included in the registration certificate, document membership, registration certificate, business permit, tax, clearance, list of ongoing projects, single harvest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid, PCAB license, or special PCAB license in case of joint venture, bid security, organizational charts, list of contractors, key personnel, and equipment to be used for the contract, and the DIVERSION statement, audited financial statement, and computations on activity, while the financial proposal on this include financial bid form, bid quantities, bids made, form, and cash flow. And anyway, if there are any changes, deviation on our program of works plan, okay, if there's none, well, the eligibility check of prospective bidders will be conducted through electronic eligibility processing using the DPWH Civil Works application to check the bidder's compliance as to legal, technical, and financial requirements. Electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement civil work contracts allowing bidders to submit their bids online or electronically. The guidelines of which can be found in the bid data sheet of the bidding environment. And by the way, our procurement, here anyone who already submitted bid on proposed bid in our electronic way?
None.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, if there's none, any other additional information for our prospective bidders?
For additional information regarding the DO58 series 2012, with subject inclusion of material data on the pledge equipment of a bidder in his bid documents, it states that all prospective bidders shall include in their bidding documents a complete technical description of their pledge equipment, whether owned or leased, such as not limited to the engine, chassis, plate number, year, model, production capacity, and load capacity. It is also required to state in their bidding documents the particular place or site where the equipment are located as provided for under DO number 090/2012. Also, in order to ensure that only qualified and competent project engineers will be assigned by the contractors in DPWH project, DO number 118 series of 2024 was issued with subject guidelines on the accreditation of the contractors and consultants project engineers. The said department order is now being implemented where only accredited project engineers of the contractors may be assigned to supervise DPWH project. Lastly, in line with department's commitment to its quality objective of providing quality, safe, and environment-friendly public infrastructure facilities aimed at improving the life of every Filipino, DO number 110 series of 2024 was issued. Implementation of ISO 9001:2015 certification requirement for large A, medium B, and medium A contractors in the procurement of infrastructure projects of the department. Accordingly, all procuring entities within the department are required to include ISO 9001:2015 certification or its latest version as applicable as part of the project requirements in the bidding documents for infrastructure projects
To promote competition and ensure a level playing field in compliance with Administrative Order Number 44 Series of 2021, which directs all national government agencies to adopt and implement the National Competition Policy, the ISO 9001-2015 certification requirement shall become mandatory starting from calendar year CY 2025. That's all.
The bid of the project was received at 10 a.m. to be followed by the opening on November 19, 2024. Prospective bidders should check the DPWH website and PGF in case there were changes in the bidding documents and procurement activities. As there are no more remaining topics for discussion, the Senate conference be adjourned. Thank you.